you doing, folks? This is Ben here, paramedic, 22 years. If you have any of you are interested in becoming a career paramedic or EMTs, give me a holler or text me, or you can go on my channel. I still haven't decided what my title of the channel is going to be. I do want to say that since we have the opportunity to blog and have YouTube channels, I'll have this channel open for all those of you that are interested in becoming a career paramedic or career EMT firefighters. I also have my Firefighter 1 certification. I do work in the field full time. I also teach EMS. I teach EMTs, paramedics, advanced. And 22 years I've been doing this. I've enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. This channel here will be for all those of you who are either EMT paramedics or are becoming paramedics and you want to get a little bit of feedback of what EMS is all about. As you can see, this is your standard paramedic box. You see behind me is kind of empty. This is my own medical unit. Bought it to work on it. I decided to keep it, and I'm going to use it as to do my EMS vlogs. As we go, I'm going to keep adding things to it. As you can see, this is going to be my little office for any questions of all those of you out there that are interested in becoming EMTs. I hope that we can have a good vlog on this channel. I'll be trying doing it at least maybe once a week or twice a week, depending on my availability, and I'll answer any questions that any of you might have regarding EMS. You can see this is your standard box that pretty much you'd be working on, as you all can see. This is your standard type 1 medic or medical unit. Type 1 is considered a box with a chassis on it. As you can see behind me, most of the EMS units have a captain seat just like this one. This is where the EMT usually seats, treats the patient. Down here you should have a stretcher. I don't have it. To your right side, there's a bench where EMT or the paramedic usually sits down and treats the patient. You have more compartments over here, typical. Then you have a CPR seat, which is on my side. Somebody extra will sit here doing compressions. On this countertop, sometimes you'll have either a suction unit, a defibrillator. As you can see, I have a BP cup here. A paramedic usually gets a blood pressure from the patient as they're laying here on the gurney. The gurney is a typical 6 feet. They'll put them in here, they'll lock, and depending on the transfer of time to the hospital, depending, it could be like 5 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on your transportation or your facility. Also, most of the ambulance companies run a 2-team. You have your medic, your attendant, and then you have your extra attendant, which we don't call them ambulance drivers, but you're gonna notice that most people relate to our trade as ambulance drivers. We don't just drive ambulance. EMS has become a whole other, arena where patients' lives depend on you and on your treatment and what knowledge and training you've acquired over the years. I do want to say that I'm excited starting on this new blog. If you have any questions, my name is Benjamin, paramedic, 22 years, firefighter for about 10 years. I do teach EMS. I also work in the field. I also have another job with Homeland Security. That's something I got in the site. Being a paramedic EMT gives you a very broad dynamics as to where you can work. In the past 5-10 years, I've noticed an explosion of different arenas where you can work: hospitals, clinics, doctors' offices, ambulance. There's even been paramedics now that are working on reality TV shows. That's the other one. Urgent cares is another big one. But if you want to work full-time, hands-on on the patient care, you want to do a 911 service, which is a broader area of care, and you will enjoy it. If you like taking care of people like I do, this should come to you as a very, very gratifying career for you. And if you notice, you are going to be in a box just like this one, your typical office. You'll be riding around depending on the private company or facility. You want to take a look around. This kind of like your lifestyle is going to be for at least 12 to 24 hours of your day. This is your typical ambulance. Side doors right here, usually on the passenger side. There's a captain or the lead medic will sit here usually, but most of the time somebody will be either on the right side, your side, sitting, treating the patient. There's compartments where you have equipment you can grab from, airbags, oxygen mask, and all this stuff. I haven't put anything on it because I still have it empty. There's a narcotic box for giving pain medication, morphine, fentanyl, stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'll be doing it more often. If you have any questions regarding EMS or EMTs, or any particular questions regarding how to become an EMT or paramedic, you can comment down on my blog. Please keep it, G-rated. No bad words, no obscenities or anything like that. I'm gonna try to keep my channel clean. As I mentioned earlier, I'm here to help out with any questions. This is EMT Paramedic Ben, and I'll be seeing you. Thank you.